Minecraft is a pretty weird game when you get down to it, but what if you don't know what Minecraft is? Let me fill you in. Minecraft is made up of blocks, and there are two modes to this, creative and survival. With creative, you have all the resources you will ever need, and for survival, you actually have to go out and find them, you have to survive the world. Minecraft is made of blocks and minerals like this redstone, and you go around the world, and you actually gather these materials, and you can create. You can create the most massive thing you want, or you can build a little dirt shack that a creeper will blow up in 2 seconds. Or if you're in creative, you can just take the items in your inventory, which is all of them, and build something grand, like the Taj Mahal or the Empire State Building. The only limit to the imagination is the 1 meter by 1 meter blocks that you have to work with. So you might be wondering, John, why are you telling us about this game? Well, I am here to tell you that this video game is actually pretty educational when you get down to it. So first of all, to build that aforementioned Taj Mahal or that Empire State Building, you're gonna need some sort of creative eye. You have to be able to look at something and think, what are the building blocks of that? As well as building your own buildings. Minecraft actually gives you a chance to wander around a one-to-one replica of the Great Pyramids, of almost anything you could really think of. So you may be questioning my last 2 points by saying, those aren't really educational, those are more creative, but this thing is actually pretty dang educational. This is redstone. Redstone is the basis of all of the game's circuitry. Basically, it teaches you the basics of engineering when it comes to circuits. The gates and latches and binary counters and calculators that come out of this thing, and yes, I did say calculators, resemble real life. You can actually go and reconstruct a calculator in Minecraft or download a map and see how it was done. Minecraft teaches you the basics of circuitry with redstone. Teachers have essentially found a compelling way to teach kids the basics of electronics. How is that not awesome? But maybe you're not too interested in what actually happens in the game. Maybe you're interested in what happens outside of the game. The second point that I'm going to bring up is the modding perspective. Minecraft is built in Java, and if you want to actually create a mod for it, you're either going to need to code it yourself, or you're going to need to find code that already exists and shape that. I cannot personally say that I've tinkered around in Java, but I know people who have, and it looks pretty complicated. And to see just random people on Planet Minecraft creating mods that completely change the way the game is played, that cannot be ignored. In addition to the actual coding, you also need to learn where to go. Minecraft Forum or Planet Minecraft is where you would typically go, and there you have to be able to sell a product. You have to be able to get people to download it. You have to come up with a creative headline. And all this talking about websites and promotion is kind of making me want to just go to the third perspective that I wanted to talk about. The third perspective is what happens if you're a YouTuber. If you're like me, if you actually do Let's Plays on a regular basis. If you look in the top 100 of YouTube, you're going to find a lot of gamers, and you're going to also find a lot of those gamers play Minecraft. Sky does Minecraft, Captain Sparkle, Syndicate, Toby Games, Yogscast. There are a lot of people in the top 100 that play this game on a regular basis for a living. And I can almost guarantee you that they didn't get there without learning things. First of all, you actually learn visual and audio editing. You learn how to set up your microphone so it sounds the best. You learn to get the right tools and computer parts to have the best FPS. When it comes to actually articulating yourself, this is something that is really helpful whenever you're doing videos. If you go to any Let's Players channel, I can almost guarantee that the first video they will ever create is crap compared to what they're creating now. I can guarantee that with mine, I can guarantee that with my friend Ledger's. It's just amazing how much you can grow and how well you can grow talking and speaking and visual editing and all of that stuff. It is just amazing how well you can just progress by playing Minecraft. Another thing you learn by doing is search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is basically optimizing what keywords you use in your titles and your descriptions and your tags to actually get your video really up high whenever people search for it. If people aren't searching for it, then there's no need. But if people are searching for something and your video isn't coming up, and your video is good and relating to that topic, you might need to change something. This is what I can say for my Pixelmon videos. Pixelmon is my most popular series and has amassed me hundreds of thousands of views. But the only reason people ever found that was because they searched Pixelmon map on YouTube and they found my video. Going along with that, getting your video out there and getting your video seen, you really need to have a good thumbnail when it comes to actually getting a lot of clicks on your videos. Whenever you look at a video, you almost always look at the thumbnail first and then the title, then the description. That's how it normally goes, and if you don't make that good impression right off the bat, you're probably not going to get that click. As well as that, you can add banners, you can add graphical art in your videos that will lighten up everything and will remind people to like, which will help you in the long run, and it'll remind people to subscribe, which will also help you in the long run. And the final point that I wanted to make is when it comes to networking. Minecraft has been an awesome way to make new friends and to share a common interest with people around the globe. I've made friends from Florida, Minnesota, Michigan, California. I've made friends from all over the country just from playing Minecraft, and it has been awesome. I would have never met these people otherwise, and getting to know more people is always good, especially if they're friends and especially if you hang out with them every day on Skype like I do. All in all, Minecraft is a really good teaching tool, whether or not you're going to be learning about redstone, or you're going to be learning about building, or you're going to be learning about YouTube, or you're going to be learning about Java. There is a monstrous amounts of places that you can go for resources for any of these things, and self-teaching is probably one of the best ways that you're going to learn this stuff. I mean, obviously you can learn stuff during school, but self-teaching is probably one of the most fun, especially if you're doing it through a video game that you really enjoy. And I promise this isn't a promotional spot. Minecraft.net if you're interested. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys will check out my channel. I do Minecraft videos, as you might expect, John D Games, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see another Nerd Fighter here tomorrow.